What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. So Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis. Man, this guy's finished here. Regis, his legs finished, that's for sure. Legs are finished. Dude, I've never seen someone swinging and spinning around and falling over in my life before he's finished and shot to bits. And the truth of this fight is, Catterall, he's clearly doing something right in there. He's doing something right. Well, apart from getting put down, he got popped right on his chin. It flash knocked down, but still he went down. So he's chin skeptical. That's the truth. Prograis isn't a little puncher, but come on now. Haney didn't have a problem. Devin Haney beat the brakes off Prograis. Devin Haney beat the brakes off, bro. Did Devin Haney stop Prograis? Let's have a look. Devin Haney box wreck. So Catterall, like normal, he's got one gear. One gear in his gas tank's questionable. He don't know how to put his foot on the gas. He don't know how to put his foot on the gas. Oh, he went points of Prograis. So this guy, Devin Haney went life and death with him as well. I thought he beat him up more. Listen, I think Devin Haney did beat up Prograis more. And that was no doubt a fresher Prograis as well. Catterall, he gets put down. And then, yeah, he in the last few rounds, he scored a few knockdowns. But looking how bad and how, especially after a few rounds, how slow Prograis was looking. Catterall was running a lot. He seems one-dimensional to me. The one dimension's working so far against, let's be truthful here, shot fighters. Josh Taylor shot. Regis Prograis shot. You put him in there. I believe you put Catterall in there with someone like Teofimo Lopez. And again, Teofimo could stink the place out, right? Teofimo went life and death with Cambosa, so you don't know what you get with Teofimo. You have to ask his missus how his home life is before you know what Teo's going to be doing. He might lose his head. Yeah, he might be saying, "Oh man, my missus kicked me out. I'm sleeping on the coat. I'm sleeping in the shed." And in which case, Catterall might beat him up. But on his day, I think again Teo was running. Teo thought some dude was running all night as well, just running and hanging on the ropes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. What is it with the new age guys? Finish your dinner, man. Come on. Even if you're the biggest Catterall fan, you must have been begging for this guy to finish your dinner. Begging for it. Finish your dinner, man. This guy finished. Yes, they say, oh, Prograis is dangerous, and he was swinging, but come on now. When someone's swinging so hard that they're spinning around and slipping on the floor 10 times, you think, okay, next time he leads in with that big leaping hook, I'm going to post up there. And Catterall was too busy running around, just running out of the way. And normally, when Catterall fought Taylor, he was actually good at catching Taylor coming in. Now, I guess what happened here was, after the flash knockdown, some people say it's a slip. I think it was a knockdown. Into there, punch went nearly on the floor. So, call it what you want. There's a reason Catterall wasn't as keen to stand and finish the job. I think it's in his DNA though. He's always been a safety first type fighter. I mean, someone's got to do it. Fair play to him, but it was painful. It was irritating to watch. That's how I feel. Whenever I watch Catterall, he does a lot of clinching as well. He does a lot of clinching, traditionally speaking. Always clinging on, breaking people's rhythm, which is fine, but you got to fight at some point, man. You're going in there with this guy. I think, really, Prograis versus Taylor, that took loads out of both guys. If I'm honest. If you watch that fight, it was a grueling fight. A proper fight as well. Grueling. And I think, really, that was the peak of both of these two cats' careers. Prograis and Taylor. So Jack Catterall, he getting them on the back of that. And he's not going over and above. He's not showing his levels. He's showing he's there or thereabouts. Then again, you can say, well, Prograis world class, so you can't blow out world class people. If Devin Haney can punch his guy head off, if Devin Haney knocks this guy down, he's finished, right? That's what he is. If Devin Haney knocked no one down. He just doesn't knock no one down. Haney can't. Prograis' face will bust up after fighting Haney. Haney don't bust no one's face up. So that shows you how finished he was. And you're going in there with him a year later, and it's like, finish him off. Finish him off. It's not always got to be a 12 rounds point stinker. So Jack, for me, is lacking spitefulness. He's lacking spitefulness, and I believe he'll come unstuck. Maybe not in this, maybe not, to be fair, maybe not. Why? They're all quite soft these days. But in traditionally, or historically speaking, this kind of attitude of just in there, Catterall was gassed in the middle rounds as well against Taylor. He was gassed, hanging and blowing, just standing there posturing, which works when you're in there with a shot fighter / some new age fighter. Someone in there who really want to work with Catterall and get on him, he went out of gas even quicker. So I haven't seen the level. Clearly he's got a solid world level, entry world level. There's nothing that's lighting the world up is the point I'm making. You put Prograis down 2 or 3 times, finish it, man. Or at least have a go trying to finish it. I think the fight closes out.
Hello, darlings.
I think the fight closes out and Catterall's like backing off and just trying to make it to the bell. It's like, whoa. I guess, OAB, it's easy for you to say. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the bottom line here. Yeah? Get in there. Get in there. Get on him. How much more you need to see? People, if I'm in there with someone here who's jumping around and their ankles are all twisted and knees are buckling and they're spinning around, you got to comment now. You got to do what's right for this. Prograis is a warrior. You have to send him, right? You have to send him to meet his maker. That's what you have to. You're obliged to do that. Because what I saw in there with Prograis, he's like an old, finished, washed up, knees gone, eyes gone, because he's spinning around and balance gone. Come on now. It's time to move him onto it to the next life. That's what it's time to do. Send him to Warriors Paradise. That's what Jack Catterall should have done. Instead, he's in there, his new age. Ooh, faff. Just stand there. Stand there. Posturing. Look, Catterall clinging on as well. Clings on too much. Don't fight enough. The bottom line with Catterall is he clings on too much and don't fight enough. You can say he won. You can say whatever. You can say world title shot for him. Whatever. He don't fight enough. Too much of everything else with him. That's the bottom line here. Prograis finished and he's still trying to fight. You're trying to cling on to dude's arm. Look. Messy. Didn't need to be that messy. So the fight ends. The fight closes out with Catterall clinging on for dear life. That sums it up for me. That sums up Jack Catterall. After knocking dude down 2 or 3 times, he clinging on for dear life and not finishing his dinner. I'm trying to find where the knockdown was. This is what I'm talking about. Come on now. You see them legs there? Watch these legs here. When your opponent running in with legs like this, toddler legs. His legs. Watch these legs. Watch these legs. Watch his legs. Come on, man. He's stumbling in, man. God, his legs are finished. His legs are finished. That's what happens. When have you seen a boxer who's not finished stumbling in like that? Like scurrying in? It wasn't even... What am I trying to say here? The point is it was uncoordinated footwork. Foot movement. Yeah? Like Parkinson style. If you tell a dude with Parkinson to start trying to run, they're going to go like... That's how it looked. Watch again. You man bugging. Pissing me off. Come on. This wasn't... Oh, AB, you're always picking on points. The whole fight, Prograis was falling short. And you can say, well, it's Catterall's footwork and his movement. Maybe that is what was keeping him making Prograis look silly. No. When Prograis was in the prime of his career, when Prograis was fighting Josh Taylor, he wasn't slinging and falling over himself, losing balance. Yeah? He wasn't doing that. And there's a reason for that. That's what you call being shot. Do you understand? And that's the bottom line here. Jack Catterall's made a career of beating shot fighters. Not his fault though. Apparently he wants a world title shot. Let's see who... 140-pound rankings. Boxing. Let's see who's knocking around here. Because that Matias dude... I can be fair. I can see Catterall boxing Matias' head off as well. Matias... I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. Matias should have been the guy, man. He got his head boxed off though, by that Australian cat. That's what happened to Matias. He got his head boxed right the way off for him. So I can see Catterall doing something similar with Matias, but put him in there with Matias. Matias will at least be a test. That'll be his real first test. Put him in there with sub-real Matias. That'll be. I'll give him credit for that one. Even if he... Listen, I think it's 50-50. Put Matias in there with Jack Catterall. And he will have earned that one, at least. Catterall is number 2, we go. So, he's number 2 to Teofimo Lopez. And he's number 2 to Alberto Puella. Never heard of him a day in my life. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you have dudes I never heard of as champions. Jose Valenzuela, is that the guy who beat Isaac Cruz? Yeah, he beat Cruz. He can box. Yeah, let's get Catterall in there now with someone fresh. Eddie Hearn and Sam Jones have matched him well. It reminds me to some extent of Joe Joy. But then again, Joe Joy did take out Danny Dubois. He did take out Danny Dubois. But at the time, Joe Parker was finished. That was the narrative. Joe Parker's finished and Joe Joyce had a go on him. That's what Jack Catterall's careers reminded me of a Sam Jones special. Get him in there with all the old washed up dudes who did it 5 years ago kind of thing. Josh Taylor was popping 5 years ago. That's the truth, right? Get him in there, right? 100%. He was popping then. Get all these washed up guys, man. Get Jack Catterall in there to look good with. Put him in there now for some young cats, some hungry cats. That's what I need to see now. I can't believe my bro Matias fell off, man. I can't believe he fell off. Fell off bad. So yeah, the 140 division is nothing really that red hot. Isaac Cruz, again, I can see Catterall boxing his head off to some extent. Although Cruz will put it on him. I don't think Jose Valenzuela, he got enough about him. I'm not sure Catterall has actually, and that was a close fight. So put Pitbull, scrap it. I'm backing Pitbull and Matias to have a go on Catterall from what I've seen. That's what I'd back. And if Catterall does win, it would have to be one of the biggest stinkers of all time. He'd have to cling on and just get his work off and cling on. That's what he'd have to do and run. I mean, fair play. Some people like it. Oh, why be it's boxing? Okay. I'm telling you what I want to see though. And yes, not everyone has to be Canelo Ahmad Alvarez or Pitbull Ahmad Cruz coming straight forward. But you got to have a bit more than what I saw last night with Catterall. You got to have a bit more. And in the 2 Josh Taylor fights, he's too happy just to go to points. And there's no in both them fights. Washed up Taylor too. Taylor was the one hungry to win. Catterall was sitting back. He's gassed after 4 rounds and then got his second wind. He doesn't look like the normally younger, fresher. Look at what Ali did to Sonny Liston. Do you understand? That's how the young dude's supposed to come up. Not, let's neg out to a point decision. Looking at the shape Prograis was in, even if you say, Catterall landed such great shots, which, Prograis isn't shot, but Catterall's just magical, and finish him then. Yeah? Send him to his maker, respectfully. Now you got Prograis in there thinking, shall I carry on, shall I not carry on? You shouldn't leave a dude like that. Now you're questioning ifs and buts, because you didn't finish him. Now if you just sent Regis respectfully to where he's supposed to be gone, yeah, that's where he should have been gone last night, to the pearly gates of Valhalla. He'd know, you know what, I did my best, it's time to leave it to the young bucks. That's what Prograis will be doing. Now he's going to be sitting there thinking, I went 12 rounds still. It's not right. It's not the circle of life, folks. Not the circle of life. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it.